Good morning, Vietnam. No, that didn't sound good. Good morning, Vietnam. I'm not in Vietnam. Just wanted to come in, say how's everybody doing? How was everybody's weekend? I'm pretty sure everybody's weekend was freaking phenomenal. I know mine was. I just got in yesterday into my rental. I'm going to tell you, man, you got to find what works for you, like whether you're renting permanently, part time. You got to work uh, what's best for you. You know, inner peace is really important. People are going to try to grab that inner peace from you. They're going to try to grab that tranquility from you. They're going to try to do everything at all costs. At all costs, they're going to do that. And you can't let them take your peace, man. You can't let them take your peace. This is probably the best idea for my rental. I'll do a video later. I mean, it's a two-bedroom, two-floor, two-bathroom. Both bedrooms got split aircon. Um, Split aircon down in the living room. So it's like it's not central AC. So I don't want to say central, but it's got AC in practically every room. Now, do I need it all? No. It's got a fan in each room, full bathroom. Actually, yeah, full bathroom upstairs in my room, and downstairs is a half bath, which is a toilet, sink, and it's got the spray. It doesn't have it's got the connections for shower, like the hoses, but that's it. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, and God bless. I hope the situation with the water has been fixed for you. I'm going to tell you this rental. I mean, I can show you real quick upstairs. I'm just not going to go downstairs right now. John's in the house. How are you, John? So let me show you. This is upstairs. He even put in a new freaking toilet. So this room hasn't been used. It's got the split aircon. I think I showed you guys this split aircon cabinet. This room. I mean, it's spacious. It's got the control right here. Everything's good here, right? Then you got the bathroom. Check that out. Hot water, fucking manly toilet, shampoo. You got all the all the stuff that I need. Of course. Um, I'll show you more later. I just woke up. Actually, let me show you this room right here, real quick. So I think I showed you guys this. This is the cabinet. I got my little incense going. It's got the split aircon, got the fan. I just use the fan. Then, of course, you got the balcony outside. It's a small balcony, but hey, listen, it is what it is. God bless you, Laura Lee. How are you, John? It's always good to hear from you. See you, Tim. Always a pleasure. I'm dead serious. Thank you guys all for coming in. Just enjoying some conversation with each other. But my point is, you got to find peace in where you rent. No, they have not fixed the water yet. Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I mean, people don't realize. I mean, we get used to it. I'm pretty sure you're already used to it. Like you said, you already have your water, so it's not really a big concern. You already planned out ahead of time. You made sure you covered your bases and say, hey, if there's any blackouts. I mean, I don't know if there's any situation with a generator for your blackouts, but you at least thought ahead about the water. There's a lot of things you got to either accept it here in the Philippines or not accept it. You don't have to be here. You're welcome, not you, but people are welcome to complain and say, hey, I don't like this about the Philippines. There's a lot of shit I don't like about the Philippines, but I'm in the Philippines. I don't have to like it, but I'm not going to trash the whole freaking place. There's a lot about it that I do like. What city are you located right now? I am right now in Siquijor. Siquijor. I am in Siquijor. I'll be here for a week. Then I'm going to my home base, which is the place that I rented for 30 days. I wanted to try Siquijor. Big E's telling me to try Siquijor. I tried Santander, loved it. It's very small. Santander was very small. I mean, compared to all the other places, I'm not saying you can't do nothing in Santander. But it's everything you can do is connected. There's a lot to do in Santander, but there's a lot to do out there, like connecting towns or barangays or the next little place over. There's a lot to do. Where's Maria? She is downstairs talking to her family. We have really good. This rental has what do you call that? Fiber. So it's very strong signal. I tested the freaking signal. I mean, it's coming back like flying freaking colors. Whoever rents this place, if it was a nomad or worker, a person that works here online, they're gonna love this freaking internet. I could have went live, like I will be doing more lives. I have to test this SIM card, this SIM card that I got. I have a tons of shit on it, but I don't use it because I used it in 2023, and people like, hey, all I can see is digital, like it's all digitized. But I see other people, other vloggers rocking around doing live shows, and they're doing really good. So maybe it's something in my settings that I'm doing wrong. Maybe I just the area that I was in. But I'm gonna test it out. I will get more info on the water today. Tim, and it sucks because it's nothing you can do about it. But you know what? Like I said, you're covered. You just got to make sure it's full. You use it for water, running water. You use it. I use it for showering. I know you got probably 5 gallon. Use stuff for cooking. You have somebody there that's going to take care of you. This is why I picked this place. I could I didn't rent the other place for 30 days. It could turn out that I want to stay in Sticky Whore for 30 days, but that's just me talking out loud. I'm not saying that'll happen because it is a really relaxing, peaceful friggin' place. It really, really is. And inner peace is really important, because I got to tell you, you can go into a place and be like, I fucking hate this place. I hate this place. You've already started on a bad note. It's not like you intentionally wanted to be in a bad mood, but sometimes we put ourselves in a worse mood than we need to be. Um, I'll tell you, if I don't stay insecure and then head over to the other island, um, the 30 days that I would spend there would be I can go take many ferries from that island. I'd have to travel to some, of course, but I can travel. And the place is even more peaceful than this. But this one is located 10 minutes down the road, maybe, and that's walking. That's because I'm walking. If I took the scooter, it'd be 45 seconds, less than a minute. And that's pushing a minute. Right to the beach. I can walk right to the beach, but it's not about that. It's near a bunch of rice farms. It is just so peaceful. Uh, The one that I have, wow, Strong Internet is your only fan. It is back up. I thank you for mentioning that, John. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I'm making a killing on OnlyFans with my teeth. People make fun of my teeth, but yo, listen, people like saber tooth looking like motherfuckers like me. Latinos with saber tooth freaking teeth, they like that shit. Women are like, can you imagine scratching my nipple with those freaking bent two teeth at the bottom? That must be really, really. Oh, I can imagine. And let me tell you, it's blowing up, man. SIM cards. I'll tell you which one I have, Tim. It has worked out for me phenomenal, but I have not gone live. I don't really go live. I just use it to upload. It says it's great. You know what? I'm going to try it today. I will try it today, Tim. I will try to go live. It'll, of course, you may be, actually, you'll be awake. You're in the Philippines. I will try it around 10:30, where I'm going to be going to. Um, and then what I'll do is, you guys let me know. Whoever's online, just let me know. It's like a test run. I have this thing called Gomo. G as in George, O as in Oscar, M as in Mike, O as in Oscar. Gomo. It does not expire. I think if I went in there right now, look, I got it on both phones. Look, I can actually check while I'm on the phone with you. I can multitask the soul out of this. Uh, can you hear me now? I thought you could hear me. I apologize. I thought all this time you can hear me. I really apologize. Can you guys hear me now? Holy shit, I'm sorry. I was actually checking. I was saying that, Tim, I'm going to check real quick. I'm going to check real quick how many gigabytes I have. I did 40 gigabytes, and I think I have like 36 left. So again, I apologize. If I thought you guys can hear me, that is my fault. I apologize, severely apologize. I was just checking, and I have to log in. I haven't logged in a while, but I'm gonna go live using the Gomo and see if it's any good. Again, it could be in the area that I'm in. And I was saying about my OnlyFans. The OnlyFans that I have, John, is about my teeth, and women are very excited to find out if my two crooked teeth down on my lower jaw stimulates their nipples. So they're already fantasizing about my snaggletooth fucking jaw. You know, it doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy it. Let me see. So altogether, to me, guys, if you come to any country, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, find yourself something that works for you. What works for one person may not work for another. I'm telling you, um, I only rent for inner peace. If I get a bad vibe and I'm talking to the renter and I'm getting a bad vibe, I just move on and say thank you very much. Nothing has to connect all the dots. You're gonna find good Wi-Fi, maybe slow running water, toilets work. It could be anything. I'm just throwing things in the air. You got roaches, but no freaking mosquitoes. Um, it rains a lot. You get certain blackouts, but you get full. You're gonna get bits and pieces of everything. You have to find something that connects all your dots and work with it. 'Cause let me tell you, if I told you that I was always well, I'm always happy in the Philippines. I'm never really sad in the Philippines. And that's a lie. I'm sad when it comes to family. I miss my granddaughters. I miss my family. I love being a family man. That's me. But in the Philippines, nothing bothers me. Nothing. Everything that's in the Philippines comes with the territory. People begging, um, people lying. Not all. Blackouts, low pressure water. Luckily, the places that I have rented have been very economical. Once I'm done renting, I'm going to start posting videos in the name of the place because I think everybody should take advantage of places like this. One thing that I don't like is all these fucking foreigners saying, "Look what I rented for $138 a month." Oh yeah, and they don't share where. They don't share where. They don't have to. I just can't stand it. So how do you expect? If you're renting it for 2 weeks, why wouldn't you let somebody else enjoy something like that? But you know why? Because a lot of people are fucking greedy. Um, People are fucking greedy. And it's okay to be private. Like right now, I won't tell you exactly where I am, but not because I'm hiding anything. Just because I like privacy. I want to enjoy it. If I happen to run into somebody that's like, "Oh, there's Nico right there. I'm gonna go talk to him right now." Well, okay, then talk to me. I'm not gonna go worrying about people. But after I'm done, definitely, I'll be posting shit for you guys. I will tell you, John. A lot of it has to do with interaction. The place that was offered. Check this out. The place that I was offered, John, was 42,000. Now watch. I just want you to listen to the whole thing. You're gonna like, God, what? 42,000 a month. It's 10 minutes away from the beach. Another one. Again, these are different places that I go. Different islands. This one's like 42,000 pesos a month. Okay. Would I pay that? Hell no. I ain't pay. I will never pay more than 20 max if I'm gonna rent. Like if I'm gonna use it as a home base for a month. 20 max. That's max. Okay. So the place that they're offering me now, There's a couple of homes comped in that area that don't even look as nice as the one that I'm looking at. And I messaged the guy directly. Now, of course, I'll tell you, this is my way, the way I trick it. And I'll share that in another video. So I contact the owner directly. Now, if you use an application, there's ways that you can contact the owner in a very subliminal kind of way. You got to be careful because the applications will flag you and say you cannot send this information, you cannot send email. There's ways around it. I found the ways around it. I contact the owner directly and says, "Hey, how you doing? I was offered a property near and around yours for this amount of money. Are you willing to work on your price?" 99.9999% will say yes. And I will tell you why. Because not everybody can afford 40,000 plus pesos, okay? If you're going to rent for monthly 40 plus thousand and you got money like that, bro, all the power to you. I would never. So I offered him a low ball deal. And I thought it was fair. I told him I'd pay for the electricity for the month. I said I would pay for the water. Hook, line, and sinker. I got it for 17.5. All right. I pay for the water and electricity. I don't use the AC. If I do it mainly at night to turn up to make it a little comfortable, and I turn on the fucking fan. I don't use the hot water unless I have to. You know, certain times you just want to use that hot water. That's fine. He took it. So from 42 to 17.5. Okay, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Same thing as here. The only difference is that one is better location. I can branch out to many, many places and take many different ferries to different. I can take a ferry down to Cagayan de Oro from there if I want to. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't tell him, hey, I found something for 42. That's the only thing I did lie about. But it's business, you know? You got to know how to hustle. When he said yes, he said, would you like to extend an extra month? I said, let me stay for 30 days first and let you know how it is. I will get back to you in 2 weeks. 1 week, day before I leave here. Give me at least 2 days to think about it. And I talked it over with Maria. I talked it over with the other Filipina. Not that I need to talk it over with them because I need their permission. I told them that it's 2 bedroom. You know, this is where we're going to be. You're welcome to stay a couple of days. I'd like to get the other girl in here, have some fun, joke around, you know, and enjoy. She said, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, just be careful. I always tell you to just be careful. You can make things happen. You know what I mean? And it is not that expensive. It is not that expensive to freaking to do things here. It isn't. Now, you want to live like a king? Live like a fucking king. That's fine. Me, no. I'm all set. I only pay 12 per month for my house. Well, Tim, see, that's the thing. If I was going to stay more permanent, my goal is a year. So I'm thinking of just getting a contract, like a lease for 6 months. Everything drops. Everything freaking drops. I can get a rental right now. That's about right there. Yeah, that's about 12,000. It's really nice, and it's right outside Cebu. It is really nice, man. It's a new build, I guess. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not a new build. It's an existing house that was redone on the inside, more modern. They went through the electric. I mean, the lady got a freaking list, and she put it up. She's like, look at it looks beautiful. No blackouts. I haven't had blackouts in years there. She has a generator for all the 3 rentals that she has. They automatically turn on. One of them is solar. But it doesn't have a battery, so it runs on solar at night. And then you get of course, you get electricity, your own electricity that you use. You know, I don't know. Again, I don't know how that works. I don't know if they store it like me. I know not me, but I know people that have what is it, solar, and it stores all day. So you use what you stored. I don't know how it is here. I don't know if they run on solar and then at night you're shit out of luck. You just gotta go with the electricity, but everything's included. Huge freaking. It's got king size bed. One, it can use two bedrooms, but one is kind of small. But it doesn't matter. It is beautiful, and it's located right outside the city, and it's around everything. It's not in the. It's and again, there's nothing wrong with being deep in the woods. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you, it's right near the main road, so you can go out there and do. Catch you if you don't. Let's just say a scooter fucks up. I can take the scooter, leave it at home, take transportation. It's right there. It's near food. It's near stores. It's not near any Gaisanos or any metros. You got to travel about 10 or 15 minutes on a bus for that. But they have stores, little stores. So yeah, I mean, it's 12,000. And he said if you go for the year, he'll drop it down to 10. You see? He'll drop it down to 10. So that's not bad. I'm 5 minutes away from a major attraction that people are dying to get into. So what is a so what so what if it is a cemetery? Good morning, Go Go Bobo sister. I hope everything is well. Weather's good. I mean, weather's been pretty shitty up in that area. Um, I will tell you, you're gonna laugh at this, Tim. It is funny that you said that. I think you're joking, but that is where my rental is. It's maybe 3 minutes. So it's a cemetery. And then you have, I think, three or four houses, maybe four houses separating from both sides, and then it's the rental. This place is on a second floor, uh, right towards the front. Their home is towards the back, and it's got scooter parking. But it's maybe 3 minute walk from a cemetery. Maybe that's why the price is so low. I don't give a shit. If somebody else wants to be like, oh my god, somebody call the ghost, but fuck that, man. I got no issues, man. You ain't gotta take me far to bury my ass if I die. But at the end of the day, like I said, if I can rent all these nice places, uh, and you're not happy, it's worthless. You know, I have never thrown shade on people because they rent hotels. Listen, if that's what you want and you got that kind of money, do it. I find more peace in doing my own thing and relaxing and just living privately than I do coming online and saying, look at the way I'm living as a 5 star. Hey, listen, your 5 star can be my 2 star. I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't care. But I'm not going to throw money away. That's why a lot of people here, it really is a 7 day. Okay. No, Tim, then we're both on the same fucking boat. They were both on the same boat. Like, we got off at a really good place, and it's right down the street from, and I guys, to us as foreigners, when we say it's down the street, it's not that far. It's like maybe, like I said, like a 3 minute walk, but you're passing a bunch of houses. 3 minutes can be pretty long. So I'm not that close, but it is on the same side though. The cemetery is on the same side. And if you think I say no because it's a cemetery, you're fucking nuts. You are insane. Hell no. Hell no. I don't give a shit. It's a good place, man. Like I said one time, look at the upstairs on this one. Oh, I didn't in this one's got, I mean, it's 2 floors. Like I said yesterday, there was we came in, she fell asleep. Rain was so freaking bad. Wind was picking up. I have a what do you call that? I have an overhead. My freaking scooter was protected. Everything, like I said, everything is good, man. You cannot, and they got two modems. If I'm not mistaken, you got the main one downstairs for the Wi-Fi downstairs, and then you got the other modem upstairs in my room. Uh, and like I said, I connect that shit. It is never a dead spot in this house. Not one. It's super fast. So, and we got hot water. Brand new big guy fucking friendly fucking toilets. This is not you half your butt cheek is sitting on the side of the fucking toilet. You know what I mean? So all in all, hey, you can't go wrong. What's up? Hey guys, give me 1 second real quick. Yeah, Maria's she's checking up on everything. I gotta jump in the shower. I gotta drop her off. I guess she's gonna go visit some friends. So I had to drop her off to the main road. She's like, I'll walk. I said, hell no, I gotta go to the store. The only thing I need to pick up is baby wipes. I don't have baby wipes. I have just enough baby wipes to get me uh
Well, no.
she wants me to get a cold beer, but I'm not really interested. Like I'm really um there's a lot on my plate, guys. There's a lot on my plate. So there's a lot on my mind, and I don't like to have cold beer. Oh, right. Flying Circus, I just received a message that you uploaded a video. I gotta go over there and check. Yeah, there's a lot on my plate, guys. So I don't like to have a couple of cold beers or any couple of drinks when I have a lot on my mind. There's a lot of things that they're running behind the scenes, real estate. I'm looking at some real. There's a lot of things, and unfortunately, it's not. It's But she was nice. She's like, hey, if you want to go have some cold beer, I said, no, I'm all set. I'm all set. I can do that later. I can do that tomorrow. I can do that another day. Um, I guess now her phone's dying. She's got a charger downstairs, but her phone is dying. She never listens to me, for soft, but wait, oh yes, but listen.
Oh, Nessie.
Let me tell you, Circus. I have padded that seat so good. I made it look like I mean, it's nice. That scooter seat, bro. I don't give a shit who you are. If you have to drive a scooter for more than an hour or on a motorcycle straight for like 2 hours or a scooter, you're feeling that freaking pain. I'm telling you. So, of course, Maria likes it when you're in the chat, Circus. So, Tim, everybody's saying hi to you. Tim,
Hi, everyone.
Tim says hi. Circus says hi. John says hi.
Hi there. Hi, Flying Circles.
John, thank you so much. And again, I'm only going to be on a few more minutes because I have to take her down to the. I could take her down to where she needs to go, but she's like, you don't have to. You should relax. So I let her go. Again, she's welcome to do whatever the hell she wants to do. I have no reason to chase her down. She can do whatever the hell she wants, and she'll message me later if she wants me to pick her up. And if not, she could take enough money to go and come back. I don't give a shit. She can just text me from when she's in the at Main Street. If we're at the Main Street, about 5 minutes, maybe 10. But I told her it gives me a reason to get on the fucking scooter, and after you head down, pick up the fucking baby wipes, and then head back here. Or I can sit in the fucking bed and wait till she comes later, and then I'll go with her. Like I said, I don't whatever. It's not like I'm dying here,
Oh, Janice, hi. Janice is on.
Yeah, John's been busy for a while.
Because
He's in the chat. She's like, John's in the house. I said, oh. She goes, no, he's not in the house. He's in the chat. Tim says hi. It's Circus says hi.
Flying Circles. Hola, amigo.
But like I said, you got to find, whether it's a rental or something more permanent. Like Tim's relaxed where he's at. Tim's not fucking crying because if he did, he'd probably figure out a solution. But he's not crying, sitting there saying, oh, I have no water now. I hate. You have to accept a lot of things for what it is, man. Yeah. Tim, the number one thing is to relax. You really have to, man.
I'm just reading your. You said I didn't talk to Nico.
You got travel freely in the house. I'm letting her talk. I should have used the microphone, guys. So we have separate microphones, so you guys can talk to her. She always enjoys talking to you all. Well, you know what it is, Tim. Sometimes, and it has become. It isn't. It has become the normality. Excuse my normality. What I mean by that, Tim, is many people are so concerned of what others think they're doing and how they're doing it and how they're living. They're not really living. You know what I mean? Like, I got this rental. Now, if you give this rental to somebody that has a lot of money, he'd look at it and say, fuck that, man. even though it's a way, the standards are high, like I said, you're not finding quality stuff like this at like dirt, like what is it? Honestly, the only place that I can tell you that equals this place for standards would be a 3 or 4 star. I'm not going to tell you a 5 star. The only reason this is not a 4 star, and again, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying is that's why people don't choose it. Because it's not something to, let me tell you something. I got plenty to fucking brag about. The Wi-Fi's working, 2 floors, 2 bathrooms, a full fucking kitchen. I got a little front place for my scooter. I mean, it's private. You got securities on the outside. Like this, it's nice. It's got CCTV. It's got everything. I mean, it's got AC in every freaking room. I don't use that other room. Look at this. This room. Look at this, guys. This room. Look. This room hasn't even been touched. She's like, I don't want to sleep upstairs. I want to sleep downstairs. The only time she comes up here is to give me some ass.
No, to give to ask money.
Yeah. Well, I try to be slick and say she gives me ass. Yeah, it's to ask for money. That's the only time she comes up here. Lauren Lee says hi. And you cannot go wrong. Look at it. I mean, you got to go down the stairs. It is just a nice place, man. So for me to give a shit what anybody else thinks, but that's the problem. People come here and they lose themselves. Only time I see stars is when I fall asleep. Hell yeah. Let me tell you, I am grateful and blessed that I'm able to do what I can do at an economical price. And I have had people ask me, what happens if you had a lot of money? What about it? There was time that I had money. I'm not a millionaire, but there was times I could live 2 or 3 years in the Philippines. 5-star if I wanted to. Do you think I did that? No. The best areas are the ones that are overlooked. Look at what I got a scooter. Everybody attacked me for the fucking scooter. Oh, Nico, that's a fucking garbage. Nobody knows anything except for what I said. So I took the scooter, I went, and now I get to see places and stop in places that many people could, like, you can't tell a bus, or you can't tell your driver you rented a car, and you're not going to stop in these places because it's not feasible in certain places. Sometimes you can't pull over on the side of the road. I can. It works for me. You see what I'm saying? It may not work for Tim. It may not work for John, but it works for me. You have to find what relaxes you, your peace. Once you figure out what works for you, you're golden, man. You really are golden. That's why I always say, and people think that it's alternative. No, I honestly, really, really, not one nerve on my body cares what anybody thinks. Not one. I'm at peace, Now, am I fully happy? No, I would be fully happy if I was with my family and they could experience this. Maybe that's the wrong way of thinking. I don't think it's wrong. I just feel like, I wish my kids were here. I wish my granddaughters were here. I wish my sons could experience. I guess maybe in time they will experience this. You know what I mean? I personally wish I could share it. But for me, this is a fucking blessing, man. It really is a blessing. And I'm very grateful. And I'm very grateful that you all can come in and, talk, share your experiences. Not everything. There's tons of channels to go and be toxic and have fun. It's always good to have a few minutes to talk to, you guys all talk to each other and just update you that everything's good. We got here kind of early yesterday and we got a lot of stuff done. ET travel freely. I used to be a little weary of saying that, saying people are envious, they're jealous, and it really is. Because how do you hate other people's experiences and what they're doing when they're just happy? You know what I mean? When they're just enjoying themselves. And I used to not say that a lot because you're like, I got to be careful where I tread. And you know what, ET travel, that's exactly what it is. It's the jealousy. It's the enviness. It really, really, really is. And you know what? I hope and pray that they get out of that hole that they're in and they can actually start living and be as happy as I am, as happy as you are. I fuck around. ET travel freely, I think, fucks around really good, but that's him. I wouldn't go like where he does. I wouldn't do what he does, but doesn't mean he's right or wrong. It's just I wouldn't do it. So does it mean he's unhappy? Hell no. Maybe that's what makes him happy. You see, me, what makes me happy is enjoying, I know this is not going to last forever because I didn't sign to be here for 3 years. I just signed to be here for a year, maybe longer, but there's things in the background working right now. I may have to sacrifice 2, 3, 4, 5 months to go back and get some. I'm looking at some land. I'm looking at getting started in a little business of Airbnb over there. So that way I can have more income, recurring income every month. There's a lot of things working. I'm not just sitting here saying, oh my God, my feelings were hurt. Wait, hold on. Let me do this the right way. Ready? Oh my God, my feelings are hurt. They're all talking about, oh, I came after so long. I don't fucking do that. I don't give a fuck. I joke around like right now with you guys. But I got stuff in the background, You don't see me sitting there going, twinkle, twinkle, little star, what am I gonna do to be a bigger star on you? Oh, and, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do from my toes. Look. Fuck out of here. So I've been in talks with my real estate guy. He's a good friend of mine, and I trust him. People's like, well, look, real estate guys are like lawyers. Let me tell you something. I've known this guy for almost 10 years. I known him before I came to Florida. He helped me get my home. Okay. I ran some numbers through with him. I ran some ideas. He's like, dude, that's a great idea, but you got to get in there as soon as you can. He goes, I'm not rushing you, but the time is now. There's a lot of stuff going around right now that's easily gained, especially as a veteran. So he gave me some ideas, and I take my laptop, I go in and I start looking at stuff, and I'm just going to hold on to a piece of land, maybe a couple of pieces, and find out programs. There's programs that help you, first time programs that help, people build businesses. If everything let's just say everything went shitty. Let's just say everything went good. I'm looking at 90% return, right? And I'm at 70. It's still $15,000 a month, even on a worst freaking day, like a worst case scenario. You know what I mean? And of course, I'll be happy with 8 to 10. So if this goes well, it takes some time. It'll take a year or two to finish. It doesn't matter. What matters is I don't come to the Philippines until 2 or 3 years later anyway. And if I do decide to return, or no matter where I go, let's just say I decide to go to fucking Panama, Costa Rica. Let's say I want to go to fucking Italy. Let's say I want to go to fucking Switzerland and hang out with Aloe. Fucking drink a couple of fucking gallons of some pints of fucking Swiss beer, man. I don't give a shit. I don't have to come back because everything's taken care of at the house. I have more than a cushioning. Kids have more than a cushioning. Financially, everything's fine. You see what I'm saying? But these are the opportunities of a lifetime right now to give more to my children, and my grandchildren right now. I can come back here and get laid and fuck around all I want, anytime I want. But you got to think bigger. You can't think that this is your life forever. Ready? You can't think that this is your life forever. Hi, E.T., you hurt my feelings. Oh, John, don't circus. Stop talking about my woman. Bro, there's no way. You know what? In every aspect, guys, they're all the fucking same. Oh, yeah, I met this guy. Yeah, he's on YouTube. They're all, for the high percentage, all talking about each other. There's not a content that anybody makes that they're not trashing somebody else. Think about it. Me, I think my picture, my fucking vibe, my thought pattern is different. I'm not too old. I'm still physically capable. I freaking walk. Actually, today, after she leaves, I'm actually going to take this opportunity and walk my mile. I've been walking a lot more often now. I've been exercising on my own because there's not a gym near here. Again, I work on me, my mental health, my physical. I'm not dead. So if I can leave a little bit more cushioning for my family, I don't know if I got 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You think I want to spend it with you talking about people that try to hurt my feelings? I don't care. So all in all, that's the goal. The goal is to think bigger. And if I have to leave, if the guy says, hey, listen, we got some property, you might as well jump on this. If I have to leave at 9 months or 10 months of my stay, then I leave. That's it. I can always come back. Philippines ain't fucking going nowhere. The pussy's not going nowhere. Nothing's going nowhere. It's over here. So in Laura Lee, you say that because uh, I've known you for so long. Laura Lee, I've also accepted how much of a piece of shit I can be, but not on a purpose level. Like I honestly don't do things to purposely be an asshole, but I do it so well. You know what I mean? I do it so well. Uh, and if I'd rather be known, Nico's a fucking asshole, than to be known as as a spineless little fucking cuck that sits there and cries every 5 seconds. And people, I'd rather be an asshole. And I can't do it. So I'm accountable for the ignorances of things that I do.
Because you are an asshole.
She can't even say the word. I like it so much. She can't even say. She goes, ah. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How do you say it?
Aso?
Also, how do you say Laura Lee?
Rory.
Rurally. Rurally. I don't trash other people on my channel. I don't usually mention anyone. Well, Tim, that's exactly how that's like me. I do subliminal stuff, just and should I, Tim? I'm glad you said that. Tim, I think it's just a waste, but it's fun. I get caught, you get caught in the drag of the current, but then I stop and I was like, oh Jesus, why the hell did I? And then I ask myself, why the hell did I even just do that? But because a lot of times it refreshes minds to realize not realize to know that where I'm standing, where I'm sitting right now, it's a good fucking life, It really is. And I understand travel freely's comment. Many can't backtrack, many can't reverse, can't throw it in reverse and put it back in the parking lot and start off and go back to the drawing board. Most have invested and that's where they are. And let me tell you, I saw a show yesterday. I thought it was somebody that I knew, and he's trashing another channel while he's half cocked. Now, listen, he's having a good time. I'm not judging the guy because he's out there talking shit. But then I went back. I said, let me go look at his channel. And that's what he does. He's out there drunk all the time. He's an older guy. He's, I think, 80 something. He's from the UK. And now he's trashing all the channels that are doing all the trashing. See, this is not where I need to be. You know what I mean? I don't mind being in the Philippines, but in a point of my life, I don't really give a shit. Like I said, I'm looking to invest, and it's not expensive to do these things. It's not expensive, and the return is definitely a good return. I can leave a maintenance company or get my daughter involved, and she can watch the places. I'm getting 3 places. Everyone's like, well, how are you gonna get? Because I'm gonna be renting to businesses. This my lawyer, not my lawyer, my real estate guy gave me an idea to rent for medical people, and he said that you can rent to medical people, and the businesses pay a lot of money. So we'll see we'll see what happens. I need a lawyer. Being in the Philippines, you need a lawyer. She's like, oh, you got a lawyer, huh? Yeah, in the Philippines, you have to have a lawyer. But Tim, you're 100% right. Well, Laura Lee, because you humble me so much, and you always see, because I am more good than I am bad, but my bad sometimes overshadows my good. And guys, believe me, I am far from fucking perfect. Believe me, I have made billions of fucking mistakes, but I have made trillions of successions, And remember that old saying, Tim? I think even John, even Laura Lee, I think we're old enough to know. You're always remembered not by that one good thing. You're always going to be remembered by that shitty thing that you did. You could have done the world. You could have gotten the Peace Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize, and in a lifetime, right? And they're like, oh, did you see Nico scratching his ass, giving somebody the finger off his porch on his boxes while holding a cup of coffee with his teeth? Fucking disgraceful. They'll remember you for that, not for the Nobel Peace Prize. See, they'll always remember you for what they want to. So be you, enjoy you. I will go live later. Like I said, I'll go near the rice fields to see if I can go live. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you guys are up, then you guys can see it. If you don't, let me know, because I won't be able to see it quickly.
If you don't enjoy, just see it.
I won't be able to see the video because it uploads longer here. Tim, I think Tim, you know what? And I think you guys have mentioned this before. When you upload videos, I can't immediately see them in YouTube. It has to wait till it transfers over, I guess. So you guys can see it. I can't. I don't know if that's every video, but I've tried many videos and it won't let me see them. So, but see, and the thing is, you guys can message me on the video. You can put a comment in the comment section that says, "Hey, Nico, it came out pretty well."
Yes, Laura Lee, I am the lawyer.
Yeah, she's a wannabe lawyer. So let me know, guys, when you see the video when I go live. If you're there, great. Let me know about the pixelization, if there's any, if there's none, or let me know in the video. I want to do a short. I'm going to do like a 5 or 10 minute video. Go in, hey, this is where I'm at, just hanging out, boom, boom, boom. Let me know what the picture looks like, because I'm going to be on the SIM card. I'm going to be on the data for the Philippines.
Travel friends, the lawyer always wins. I am not a lawyer, but I always win.
Streaming from the rice fields on Maria.
Yeah, the carnival. You should have.
Oh, I'll ask her permission. Listen, I'll ask her permission. I have taken video of her trying to climb fucking coconut trees that are not hers, with the owner sitting there. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you on my fucking coconut tree? But I'll ask her. I got tons of video of her in the rice farm. That's where I got her from. I found her in the rice farm with the caravel all full of mud. I wish, listen, I wish I could say that all of us got lucky and we found bar girls and women, and we got lucky and made them our significant other. I'd love to say that I had that kind of quality class woman, but no, I got the one that turned out to be a good friend that works in the rice farms, works, in the caravel shit, and appreciates even the air that she breathes. That's the one that I got. Well, again, she's not mine. I don't fucking own her. But that's the quality of woman I spend time with. So, yeah, get back in the fucking rice. Get back in the fucking rice fields, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Are you talking back to me? You don't talk back to me. You hear? Shut up. Righteous Billy. Hola, tío. Hey, hola, ¿cómo está? Righteous Billy. Muchas bendiciones. Don't touch it.
Don't touch me. If you touch me, you're patay.
You're touching, you die. You're touching, you die. You're touching me like we know each other and shit. Hey, take care, Tim. Have a good day at the gym. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually not going to be here for 10 more minutes. I'm going to be 1.5 minutes. Everybody, Tim, John S., Laura Lee, Righteous Billy, Go Bobo's sister, Flying Circuit, E.T. Travel Freely. I'm hoping I didn't miss anybody else. Oh, you got Maria in the house. Maria, thank you for coming. Even though you're not that far away, you're the biggest fucking pain in the ass in my whole area. And she did say,
lawyer, man.
Oh, and yes, and I want to thank my lawyer. And last but not least, I want to thank myself, because I'm a bad mamma jamma. Fuck that shit, bitches. Tell Maria to shut up. No, thank you guys. Thank you all. God bless. And hopefully you guys can see a really good video in a little while when I go live. And take care. Again, travel freely, everybody. Be at peace. Mabuhay, bitches. Peace.
Oh my God. The Google.